terrible. I didn't like what he was saying. I like it. He made it. That's because he wasn't. Yeah. I don't know.
I'm George William Whitehurst. I'm 94 years old, and I'm a professor at Oldham University. I'm the Kaufman Lecturer in Public Affairs. Well, I went to Washington Lee University as a journalism major. I thought I wanted to write for a career. I had written about my experiences in the Second World War to my parents and to my wife. And so they said I had some talent for writing. So I picked that school because it had a journalism major. Once I got there, in my second semester, I had the most marvelous history teacher I ever had, and he taught modern Europe. And I excelled, but I'd always liked history, even as a child. And so I switched my major from journalism. My grades were good, and I decided I would be a college professor and teach history. And here I am, my word, since 1950, almost 70 years later. The good students today, really outstanding students, are exceptionally good writers. I see some really nice papers to read. The rest of the students are all right. They're about like the students that I taught years ago. There are many things that I see on the campus that are different. I can't get used to tattoos, and I see them all the time. I don't say anything about it to students because it would be offensive for me to do that. In World War II, I was a radioman machine gunner in a Navy torpedo squadron. I thought that sounds exciting. As I tell students, it turned out to be terrifying. And I flew with a very good pilot who'd been in the Solomons, been shot down by the Japanese, rescued his radiomen when they went in the water. And I thought, I'm flying with a combat pilot, that's good. Got out of the Pacific and made 10 missions before the war ended. When atom bombs were dropped, the Japanese gave it up. If you want to use the facilities, no charge. Go to the hall, I want you to see the ivory. All the way out, you can't see it back in there. Whichever of these pieces. You can't sell it anymore. Laws against it. So my children they've decided what they want. Lady Jane and the children and I were in New York about close to 30 years ago, and she bought this. My wife was a rabbit freak. Isn't it delightful? Just delightful. Whoops. These are the 7 gods. I bought those somewhere. You see them quite frequently. Sometimes that height, sometimes smaller. I never seen them larger than that. Those are the 7 gods. And this has a story with it too. This is supposed to be Confucius. Nobody knows what it looked like. He was born thousands of years ago. But anyway, we were in Taiwan. So I thought, if I don't buy this damn thing, I'm gonna go and be unhappy that I didn't spend $200 for it. Come in, come in. This is my son and heir, Cal.
Yes, I am. Hi, Cal Whitehurst. Nice to meet you. Look, they gave you.
We're talking about the ivory.
I assume we are.
It's good to see you. You're looking well still.
Yes, nice to see you all. Okay, well, listen, I'll let you get back to the filming.
Knock the door off, please.
I'll try not to.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, anyway, probably make good fitted
Your sister's
footage.
back in the bedroom, in her bed. You can go in and chat with her if you want.
I will. Thank you.
Very
I
good.
will.
You can still. There it is. How old do you think he is?
Oh, Lordy.
You 70.
Yeah.
All of us sure age well in this family. So anyway, I bought it. Let me tell you about the painting. This is really nice. It's done by a German artist by the name of Hermann Herzog. I had 8 of them at one time. I've sold off 7, and this is my pride and joy. Hermann Herzog was an interesting guy. It's Herzog. Yeah. He lived 100 years, from 1831 to 1931. And he was trained in Germany, in Europe, and painted there. In 1870, when Germany unified, he said, we're not living here with these damn Prussians. And he took his family and moved to Philadelphia and became an American citizen. So he painted in Europe and he painted here. And I've sold the paintings that he painted here. He put out a beautiful one in the Everglades that he painted. But I got into the money. Unfortunately, the market has dropped. It goes up and down like a yo-yo. The fellow that I sold it through is a dealer here. And those paintings that I sold in Alamo, a store in Philadelphia, a place there, a gallery. But I said, I love bears, and this one stays. When I die, it goes with me. So you got the she-bear and the two cubs, including Charlie Sibley's back here. And this is an early sibling. He changed his style. And I really don't like the new style. It's fuzzy. You see his paintings around. Charles came to Old Dominion about 1952. Had better days than Dr. Bill. Come on around here. You don't get a glare. And see that beautiful oriental screen? That's when we lived over at Harbor's, Mason Harbor. And I didn't want to leave there. I mean, it was a great condominium. She said, no, Norfolk needs a place like Westminster Canterbury. So I told you we compromised. I gave in. And I like this place, it's nice. But I really liked it better over there because there's more room, had this beautiful screen which my son now has, and so forth. Here's Dr. Bill, nice portrait taken by Bill McIntosh. Barbara Bush came down for the dedication of the Gene MacArthur Library, and Dr. Bill and Lady Jane were with her. She was marvelous. I walked in and said, Mrs. Bush. She said, don't you Mrs. Bush me, Bill Whitehurst, it's Barbara, you know it. It's the way she was. She was a down-to-earth person. I love them both. I really did. They were just great. Honorary degree from East Virginia Medical School. And look at this one up here. That's the Deutsche Marine Academy. Dr. Bill was inducted as the only foreign member of it, honorary member. Associate member, associate Mitglied, which means associate member. And it was a great event. We went to this Schloss, and this old lady had it. She was in her 80s, and she changed. And I learned to shoot just like they taught me. And I was in the top 5% of the class. Got a stripe on my sleeve and so forth. And then when we began to fly, they had a tow target you could shoot at, and the bullets had paint on you, covered. And we used to bet. And I cleaned those guys out. They wouldn't let me shoot anymore because they took all that money. I said, man, I'm a damn good shot at this thing. Of course, we got over there in the Pacific. We strafed. So I wasn't shooting at any targets, just holding a circular garden hose like this and strafing.
How many planes did you shoot down?
I didn't shoot a single one. And lucky thing I didn't see any Japanese aircraft. What happened was they kept their planes on the ground. They were waiting for the invasion. People have asked me, how long are you going to teach? And that's until the summer comes and I know I can't do it anymore. And that'll be the last one. But my goal is to have an awesome lecture when I'm 100 and drop dead and be carried feet first to the BAL. That is the way to go. It's God's hands. We'll see. Oh my word, I'm being immortalized.